Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Who says that awareness and media does not have strong effect? In fact, permit me to say, is the one of second most powerful instrument in the world that can be used to change the narrative. It looks like eventually the indigenous people of Biafra have scored again another beautiful goal, and it's a win-win for them, as it looks like they have gotten themselves another victory. In a moment, you'll find out exactly why I am smiling and why there seems to be laughter in my voice over this very news. Before we go to the newspaper to find out why I am actually smiling, you'd like to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. So many months ago, when indigenous people of Biafra actually were always seen on the street in every part of the world. If it's not in Kenya, it is in Germany. If it's not in Germany, it's in UK. If it's not in UK, it's in India. It's in Japan. It's in France. You name it. Always using the embassies, screaming and shouting, yelling, "Give us Biafra now, referendum now." Then the next one that became more consistent and most recent is the free Nnamdi Kanu that trended for a long while, and eventually they got the attention, the much needed attention they've been seeking for, as they seem to have gotten a very strong ally. Before we go to the newspaper, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Okay, let's go straight into the news. The German politician also promised that the Angela Merkel-led government will help to find a remedy to prevent worsening military problems in the country. Well, a member of the German parliament, Andre Hokon, has assured the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and other agitators in the southeastern part of Nigeria that Germany will intervene in their struggle. Now you understand why I'm smiling. Now you understand. Let's go straight into the news. More of the news, actually. The German politician also promised that the Angela Merkel-led government will help to find a remedy to prevent worsening military problems in the country, which which are causing violence. Hoko said this during an interview he granted Miro African Diaspora, which was posted on social media by Biafra media on Thursday. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, barrister Aloy Ejimakor, was also called to the interview. Well, the Biafran handle had said, "News, I will facilitate the intervention of German government to find a solution to Biafran question and to prevent as escalating military solution from Nigerian government that's leading to violence." At Andre Hoko, German lawmaker on Miro Africa, and that's Africa Diaspora at Medi Diaspora with barrister Aloy Ejimakor. Wow, this seemed to be super exciting for a lot of Biafran. There seemed to be so much jubilation. Just some hours ago, we heard of the fact that Kenya had actually gone through their books and realized, look, having gone through some investigation, they realized that they may actually have not arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they may not have gone through the normal proceedings of, bringing him properly. And but unfortunately, it could be extraordinary rendition, and that may not be too good for the Nigerian government. Fast forward in some hours, Emmanuel Powerful, Emma Powerful had actually, reiterated his steps, saying, "Look, for the good of the Igbos, and so that the young Igbos will not be brought down during the elections. For the fact that let it not be said that they did not heed the cry and the voice of the leaders, they have decided to call up the sit-at-home order." But funny enough, in that same vein, seeming another disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu seemed not to agree with them. He said there's of the opinion that if there has to be some sort of political solution, that it should be defined. And if it is not defined, then by all means, there's encouraging all Biafrans who have been given the first order to say that to continue to remain, staying at home. If you ask me, that's like giving a counter order. In this kind of movement, and at the stage of this movement, there should be oneness. There should be oneness. There shouldn't be counter voices or counter instructions. If the people who gave the instructions said sit back, and the later said suspend it, I don't think it's wise for Simonipa to begin to counter it. Better still, things like that, if he faults it, it would have been better he consults the DOS personally, privately, and they should dialogue so that maybe in the next broadcast and the next episode they would inculcate it to the people rather than coming openly against the DOS. That's actually my 1 cent and my one contribution actually. Well, let's feel the pulse of Nigerians, because Nigerians are talking, or better still, those agitating for Biafra and the lovers of Nnamdi Kanu and those agitating generally seem to have taken to the social media to react. This one here is saying, "Are you serious?" Hey, I don't know, my brother. That's exactly what we're seeing here. This one said, "Thanks, Germany. Thanks, German government." So I said, this one here is saying, he said it's to mean already sovereignty. I don't think so. What he's saying is that he has did so much of the videos have been online over what is going on in Saudi. It's only normal that Sena claims developed countries should begin to look towards Africa over what is going on in Nigeria. Insecurity is quite very high, and some of the videos are actually not very palatable. So it's only normal for those who genuinely want peace for Africa, want peace for Nigeria, and peace in every part of Nigeria, would genuinely look into this matter and find out why the agitators are agitating, what is wrong, and if their rights have been infringed on, and they should look into it. It doesn't take rocket science for at least for the first time. They're getting very positive, reactions to that effect. This one here is saying they should stop all these empty promises and do something. Not when the military have brought everyone down, all the southeasterners, and that's when that they will now intervene. Well, it's not empty promises. That's a lawmaker. Unlike in some other countries, in external claims, there's always a due process. You don't wake up one morning and begin to, yes, you make the decree. I mean, you make a suggestion. You have to be passed. You bring it to the floor of the house. The house members need to deliberate on it. How strong is it? Is it worth it? Is it what one should look into? And how, judging the fact that Nigeria is a sovereign country, is a sovereign nation, and what is it? What is the need for Germany? Will that distort their relationship with Nigeria? Don't forget, Nigeria is a huge market when it comes to the issue of economy, and the fact that we are an importing nation, which means most countries would like to have business with us. So, which means even at that, the government of Germany will also need to look at all other, check other benefits, both pro and cons, before they make their final judgment. But even if you're asking how empty is it, everybody have seen the video. The social media has, or the internet has made the world a global village. That what happens in Nigeria, all it needs to be is to be on the internet. The whole world we get to see it. So there's really no hiding place, for what happens, in as much as has found its way into the media space. I guess that's we're going to wrap it up. This is good news for my dear friends. That's we're going to wrap it up. Let's see the comment section what's to take. Do have a nice